So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And we're underway. Played back in.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chance for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has found the way through.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Creole producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's been slipped through. And the shot! And a chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Drogba does really well to win the ball there. He's found a way past. Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position A1. whistle. That is a special goal. A finish right from the top draw. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Al Nassr are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
It's Drogba! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away. Nedved does well to get it back. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Great defending, strong and determined. Puyol puts his foot on the gas. Baresi. Puyol. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He is through here! Nedved. Now Son Heung-min. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. He's free, he has got space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Drogba. Drogba proves just a little bit too strong. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pele gets into a good position. Al Nassr heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, that's well spotted. 5 minutes till the break. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Two added minutes have been indicated.
And it's Messi. That'll be a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And he whips in across. And he was quick to react. And it's Nedved. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please keep your eyes on
Al
your children
Nassr
during the match.
sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So off we go once more. Cruyff.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No luck with that dink over the top. Costa Curta. Gets a good foot in there. Costa Curta. He has a look out. Oh, he's got a... And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Messi. Nesta calmly anticipates. And he's gone looking for safety. Davids. Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread neatly. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's picked it up out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That is a great pick out. Oh no, what has happened here?
Botafogo really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he welcomes it in. And reclaimed it in a trice.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Pelé. And it's Cruyff. Drogba. Shot a goal! It's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
The goal scorer after 67 minutes is number 9, Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Now it's Messi. Drogba. Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Cruyff. Great vision. And that pass just didn't quite work. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he get it through? Neymar. And this is Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Cruyff. Neymar! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Neymar. Drogba. Messi. Caresses it through. Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The look of disbelief on the faces of his teammates, I don't need to add to it.
And it's Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. And Del Piero! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That is good alertness. That's a cute ball. No, that's been intercepted. Cannavaro. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now, can they get him away? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that's fabulous. He's going all the way. Pele proves just a little bit too strong. Camavinga, and here's the chance to counter. Conte. Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one.
He's having a shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Conte. And it's Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. For Conte. Pedri. Nicely shaped ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cannavaro. Pele aims beyond the defence. And it's Pedri. And this is Del Piero.
Del Piero!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Well, that is one way to stop him. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he welcomes it in. So nearly the perfect ball. And he's managed to get rid. Messi finds himself offside. And that is as far as they're going to go. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Buffon punts it upfield. Mateus wins the duel this time. Ah, he's given it shapes to shoot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Al Nassr are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push?
And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Al Nassr sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 29.
And the action is back on the way.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14.
He's intervened well there. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Platini. Now it's Camavinga. Camavinga. Oh, it's come loose. And he's gone looking for safety. Baresi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Baresi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Roberto Carlos. And it's Puyol. Pressing high and with purpose. Short changes him with that pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an imaginative pass. Chips it through. Al Nassr in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Pedri. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Camavinga. Messi. Maldini does well to get it back. Del Piero. In by Del Piero.
Big header! In for the pieces! Sticks it away! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Roberto Carlos. Al Nassr suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Pedri. And that interception was most necessary. Platini takes control of it and he's on the move.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Baresi gets good distance on it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 23, el dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19, Wilson, el dorsal 9.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. And it's Michel Platini. Gavi. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. nicely intercepted. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a sharp pass. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Pele is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's João Pedro. And that's played in low.
Al Nassr can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Ambitious ball here. That's really well cleared. Oh no, what has happened here? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And there goes the final whistle. Al Nassr have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Drogba claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. It was a cruise to the final whistle.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Drogba.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Del Piero, nice interception, well timed. And that has been clubbed away. Triol gets across and deals with it. No way through. Knocks it into space. Now it's Drogba. Neymar. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Played into space. That's been cut out, well played. That's a cute ball. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And they've got rid. Now it's Drogba. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that should get the job done.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Del Piero looks to get on the end of this. Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball. Conte. And it's Koundé. And he welcomes Latini! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Looking for the run. Mane is there to clear. Time and again they are repelled. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He rises!
Al Nassr really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Look at just the goalkeeper's a bit.
And he shoots!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pele. No, that's been intercepted. Distributed tidily. Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Pele, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Al Nassr certainly could do with a positive spell for the remaining.
Oh, what has happened here? Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the through ball. And this is Neymar. Now this could be a chance. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cruyff. Now it's Pele. Cruyff. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Al Nassr can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
And body! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Mateus. Now it's Drogba. Plays a sharp little ball here. No, it's come to nothing. Platini producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Al Nassr needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply
has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. Now there's a fine ball, very nicely done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Pele. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly. "60 minutes played." Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And this is Drogba. Threads one in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the
Del Piero! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's found a way through, and this is Neymar. He has found a way. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And he's managed to get free. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their